So we're on day 2 of tracking our progress. Today, I ate very good today. I hardly ate any carbs until my protein shake. And I did have a banana in my protein shake, and I ate an extra banana. But I had plenty of calories to deal with today. I still only ended up with around 1,400 calories today. Tracked it all in my book. I took my blood sugar this morning. It was 127. And I think I forgot to update yesterday, but it was 125 yesterday, which is really good for me. It had been running 150 to 155. Sometimes I get it at around 145 before I actually started eating really clean, eating all this protein. But today it was 125. I had 2 whole eggs for breakfast, 2 egg whites, and Chick-fil-A sells these grilled chicken nuggets, and I got an order of 12 of those. I actually bought 4 orders of 12 of those today, and that was pretty much because last night we ran out of time, didn't really have time to meal prep. So if you're ever in a hurry, those little chicken breast containers there are 12. It's a 12 count. There is 38 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and 2 carbs for every container. So I got 4 of those, but just be warned, I was shocked. It was 36 bucks for that, but I ate 3 of those today. I put 1 in the fridge for work tomorrow, and my wife has prepped me some grilled chicken and veggies for tomorrow, and my eggs are ready for tomorrow too. So I got a good wife. She takes care of me. She makes sure I track it all out, and she pretty much cooks it for me. But that was something that happened really good today. Is my calorie count was really low. My protein was really high. I've probably had around 210 grams of protein today. And I'm done eating for the night. She did cook something for my daughters. It was some kind of soup, but it had these noodles that were stuffed with cheese. And I did eat 1 of those small noodles just to try it. And they were delicious. But you know, that's the kind of the good thing about not being like keto or carnivore. I can still kind of eat that little bit of stuff if my macros allow it. I could still have a little bit of something like that if I wanted. Like I said, I only ate 1, so it really wasn't that much. But when I used to do keto a long time ago, that was one of my main concerns. I was scared to eat a carb because I was scared it was going to knock me out of ketosis. And there would have been plenty of times that it did, and it discouraged my whole diet. It made me want to quit eating right and just kind of eat crappy for a little while until I decided to get back on it. But with this, the way I'm eating now, I kind of just incorporate carbs and proteins and fats however I want to. The main thing I try to do is to make sure that I'm getting 180 to 200 grams of protein in a day, and then I just figure all of my other macros around that. So if I have a high carb day or a high fat day, it really doesn't matter as long as I don't max out my calories. I try to stay under 2,200 calories a day. To be honest with you, for the most part, I hardly ever get more than around 1,800 or 1,900. Sometimes I'll end up with around 22. I've had 2,300 days before. But that had been like if we were having a party and people were coming over and we had something like a little more fatty meat or something like that, then I would kind of end up accidentally going a little higher than I want to on my calories. But I still was tracking. As in the last video, the first day of tracking, yesterday, I posted that I cheated twice, and one of those cheat days was another little get-together we had. And honestly, I was fine the whole time I ate. I was eating my protein and sticking to it really good. And then my wife had made this banana pudding, and I just kind of caved to that night. But other than that, I really didn't do too bad that day that I cheated. I just assume I went over. Honestly, I consider it cheating if I have a lot of processed sugar or sugars. So that's my main concern with being diabetic, is not eating those sugars. The next day, I cheated as well. I ended up having pizza from Lit Pizza, but this was not the healthy Lit Pizza with the cauliflower crust. Like, I do love to have those every once in a while if I can figure them in my macros on the weekend. If I've ate real clean throughout the day, I will have me a whole pizza, cauliflower pizza. And they're high in fat, they're high in calories because of the fat. They're also high in protein, especially if you load it up with meats and things like that. And on Lit Pizza's website, and shout out to Lit Pizza, hey, if you're watching this video, come on, hook me up with a little discount next time. But if you go there, you can go to their website and you can look at the nutrition facts and you can add whatever things you want. And make sure you have the slices figured right, because usually the serving comes out with 1 slice, but you have to change it to 6 because it's 6-slice pizza. But those things are incredible, and it gives you all the nutrition facts and everything that you've added the ingredients to. So that is a really good way to stick to it if you're going out somewhere. Get on their website and see if they have nutrition facts. You can look those up sometimes, and it'll help to kind of track what you're doing. But today I went and got a haircut. I ended up I was planning on all day getting a haircut and then going straight to the gym, working out. I was going to go to church afterwards, but man, I had such a bad headache. I came home, been kind of tired lately because I've been getting to sleep late and waking up really early to go to work. I've had a lot going on at work, and just kind of had a late night and early morning. And I think it's probably just lack of rest that I had such a bad headache. But I hardly ever get headaches, but I had a bad one today. But ended up not going to the gym. I skipped the gym today. Just wasn't feeling it. And I'm not going to go and make myself sick either. I hate when I miss, because I feel like I'm missing out on some gains that I'm trying to get. If you know, I'm trying to get buff here. But yeah, came home kind of, but I ate clean. Like I said, I did eat a protein shake and ate, my wife had fixed me 8 ounces of chicken breast with some grilled onions and grilled peppers. And it was really good. I'm really getting tired of chicken breast. I want to kind of venture out, do some maybe lean cut steaks, lean cut meats. Main thing I've been sticking to is chicken breast, because it's very high in protein, very low in fat. And so it gives me room to play with my fats and carbs throughout the day. And that's really one of the main things I wanted to be able to do. But day 2 is down for the tracking. Like I said, I've been on this about 3 weeks, going on probably a month here coming up. Got a big weekend coming up with my wife. We're going off for the night, and I'm hoping to try to stick as close to my diet as possible. But we'll see what happens. I'm really hoping I don't cheat this weekend, but I'm not going to kill myself and beat myself up about if I do. I'm just going to get back on it and stay after it. Get back in the gym and just pick it up the next day. You know, that's what we have to do. We live life, and sometimes things just happen. Sometimes you break it, but the key is just to get back and do what you know to do. Put those things into play that have helped you get to where you are now. And it's consistency. It's staying consistent. One mess up does not make you inconsistent. And so I don't know who needs to hear that, but it might be me that needs to hear that one day when I look back on this video. But yeah, just be consistent. One mess up does not mean you're not consistent. So anyways, this was day 2. It's a little short update. I hope that this finds somebody that it might help, that it might encourage. Maybe you didn't feel like going to the gym today. Maybe something happened. Maybe you're beating yourself up over it. I say don't. Get back on it tomorrow. Yeah, I really don't know where this road's going to take me. I don't know where these little videos are going to take me. I just hope that I can encourage someone out there that might be over 40 years old, that's overweight, that's been overweight for years, who is thinking that, you know, maybe this is not meant to happen. Maybe I'm just meant to be big. I don't believe so. I don't believe that's the truth. I believe we can get to where we need to be. I believe it's just, like I said a minute ago, takes consistency. And I'm hoping to prove that with these little videos and daily trackers that I'm making, I hope can prove that to you and myself, because there's got to be something better. It's got to be better than how I've been living. So I'm encouraged. I am not beating myself up over the gym today, but we're going to get back after it tomorrow. I hope you do too. Talk to you guys later.